So I'm hoping that this is recording. RIP my camera. I even tried to wrap it around with rubber bands, or elastic bands as you call it in the US. The whole thing basically fell, bumped into my head. It's in 2 pieces now. It's been a bit of a hectic week. I was like ill earlier on this week. Got my daughter over here as well. I thought I'd check in with my art goals. Last time we spoke about it, I did the whole someday 5 year, 1 year to the month and so forth. And then usually when I do this type of goal setting, I tend to lose touch. So I thought it would be quite nice if we could go through it every month and then we can reflect. You can totally join in. Let me know what you want to do for this month, and then next month we can like reflect together. So on the screen I've got my year's goals. I've got other pillars in my life, but I'm going to be specifically talking about the art career. So by end of this year, December 2023, which is the first year I'm taking my art seriously, I'd like to build a healthy habit developing my art towards becoming a confident illustrator and understanding my visual art style. What I set last month to try and aim for this goal is start a morning routine, which I have terribly failed. And it starts to make me think, okay, is this something that I really want? Probably the most important and should be the most important, but my mind just wants to get to the good stuff. Without my health, I'm not going to be able to do anything else. And at the moment, I'm just feeling unfit. It's something that I need to take more seriously. Maybe what I'm going to try to do is just wake up 15 minutes earlier and then rebuild that schedule. Second point I put over here is to start the freak flag, which I have done. That's been going very well. We are in week 3 today. I'm approaching week 4 now. So I've been giving you weekly updates on that, my freak flag course, and it's something that I'm really enjoying. I'm just dedicated to do. So I've actually set like 15 minutes on my mobile to do this because I know I can just take ages and ages and I wouldn't really know when to stop, so that kind of helps me be less overthinking about it. Viewers what I need to do.
Cook my dinner. They want to get back.
So for this month, I'm going to continue Freak Flag course, which is the Find My Own Style course, and that's going to be week 4 to 8. I think it's going to take me to 7. I think I'm going to be to week 4 to 7 this month. And then the next point is visual diary in my techo. So this is actually my visual diary that I started last year, but I've got so many like empty pages in it. I started to use it as like my collage junk journal. I feel like my sketchbooks and my diary, they mix and intertwine so much. By doing this nearly every day, it's really helped me not overthink when it comes to drawing. It's more of a composition collage, like whack it on, let's not be so precious about it type of journal, which is why I keep on using it. I think that's good. I love collecting junk. I'm a paper hoarder, and this is just a great way to literally stick those things in, and it creates like this book of memories. The next point is sketch in the wild. Okay, so I have been doing a lot of outdoor sketching. So in the beginning of last month, you can see these 2 pages I was feeling a little bit shy about. Then I went on a trip, and I only managed to get like 4 pages done of that trip. I feel like I've overcome it. I noticed that I really enjoy writing my thoughts down. So I did not see myself actually getting to this stage so quickly. I thought it would be a really nice way to kind of like capture the drawing and the activities whilst I'm sketching. And this is when I started drawing urban sketches. We're at the Viaduct. Went to a festival last weekend. I started drawing there as well. Really rough drawings. Another urban sketches drawing. So this is the page where I started to think about perspective, and then here's where I actually captured like the location and then the actual building that we were supposed to be drawing. From there I moved on to actually drawing like different scenes. It's really eased me in and I feel less anxious about it. And the next point I've got down here is to share weeklies, so somewhere I can hold myself accountable, and at the moment I've managed to upload a video a week by having this accountability check up, having to report what I've been doing throughout the week. It's really helped my progress and development. I highly recommend it. And then join art groups and meetups. I have been to quite a few art clubs. Good Ship Illustration Art Club, that is usually held online on their Instagram, and that is what I was doing with these pages. That was for the art club. The point is just to get down, start drawing, and just have fun. The second club that I joined is the Urban Sketches group. Honestly, I love this group. The 2 ladies I was talking to, they were just whipping out their sketchbooks and the pens that they found enjoyable. We're talking about paints, and I'm like, I never get to have this conversation, and it was just so magical. It sounds really extreme, but honestly, like, to actually meet people who are just as excited about art supplies and stationery and art as you are in real life, who you can just meet and just talk to, it's out of this world. The third group I've joined is Mothers Who Make. Now, I've been a part of this group a good couple of years now, and it's about mothers who makes. So everybody's really creative in there, and we're just talking about how we would like to balance being a mother and making time for our creativity and just our thoughts. It makes me really appreciate these groups and the importance of these groups and not feeling alone. It's a massive tick. I'd love to hear if you go to any particular art clubs or meetups. If there's any recommendations, I'm always on the lookout for those. There's only one thing in my previous month goal that I didn't touch on, which is to start a morning routine, and that's going to be my main focus this month. I'm going to be continuing the Freak Flag course. I am going to continue with the visual junk journal. Sketching in the wilds, I don't mind whipping my notebook out now. So these are the two things I literally keep in my bag. I like to keep it light. I will be continuing giving updates every week. I'll definitely continue the art clubs and meetups. I was thinking maybe to do like the 100-day challenge, but I don't want to do it until after the course, because I feel like after the course I'll have more focus on what it is that I'm trying to say, produce. I think starting my morning routine is going to be a big one to kind of handle, and then Freak Flag course is something that I literally spend all of my spare time doing, as well as my accountability journal. There's so many things that I really want to do, but I have learned the importance of just focusing on one thing at a time. And as soon as I can make these tasks a habit, I think I'll find it easier to start taking more things in.